In 2023, Central Visayas was the fastest growing economy among the 17 regions in the country, posting a growth rate of 7.3% in gross regional domestic product, which was estimated to value at 1.38 trillion pesos. Among the major industries, services grew the fastest with 8.3%, followed by agriculture, forestry, and fishing industry, which grew by 8%, and industry, which grew by 4.1%. In terms of GRDP share, services has a 70% share or about 967 billion pesos. Industry recorded a 23.4% share or about 323.4 billion pesos. Meanwhile, agriculture, forestry, and fishing recorded a 6.6 share or about 90.72 billion pesos. The 7.3% GRDP growth allowed Central Visayas to maintain its position as the fourth largest contributor to the Philippine economy and the biggest in Visayas and Mindanao, with its 6.6% share of the gross domestic product in 2023. The region's 2023 performance not only met but exceeded several key indicators outlined in the Central Visayas Regional Development Plan, or RDP, for 2023 to 2028. Notably, four indicators: GRDP growth rate, GVA growth rates for agriculture and services, and unemployment surpassed their RDP targets, showcasing the region's resilience and adaptability. Key industries in the region also witnessed exceptional growth, contributing to its overall economic dynamism in 2023. First, the accommodation and food services sector experienced a remarkable growth rate at 32.3%. The surge can be attributed to a significant influx of guest arrivals. Notably, Central Visayas recorded 5.4 million tourist arrivals in 2023, marking a significant increase over 2022's total of 3.5 million. Second, with a growth rate of 24.9%, the transportation and storage sector demonstrated robust expansion. Possible factors contributing to this growth include the rise of e-commerce, increasing demand for efficient logistics and supply chain management. Additionally, investment in transportation infrastructure likely enhanced connectivity, further supporting the industry's growth. Third, the diverse other service sector, encompassing live performances, museum operations, sports, and other recreation activities, experienced an 18% growth. The sector benefited significantly from the full opening of the economy, allowing for increased consumer spending and leisure activities. Finally, the construction industry played a pivotal role in driving economic activities with a growth rate of 13.6%. The demand for residential, commercial, and industrial properties spurred increased construction activities. Government initiatives aimed at promoting construction and infrastructure development also contributed to the sector's growth trajectory. The average inflation of Central Visayas for 2023 was 5.09%, well within the target range of 4 to 5.5% set in the RDP. This was lower than the national average of 6.2% and the region's rate of 6.6% in 2022. Food inflation likewise continued to slow down in 2023. From a high of 9.31% average in 2022, this went down to 6.41% in 2023. The region's per capita GRDP grew 6.1% from 158,025 pesos in 2022 to 167,741 pesos in 2023. This, however, still needs to be accelerated to achieve the Philippine goal of roughly 400,000 pesos per capita by 2040 or earlier. This can be attained by increasing employment that capitalizes on the region's economic drivers of tourism, IT BPM, logistics, and electronics, among others, as well as accelerating infrastructure investments by leveraging the new PPP code. In 2023, the region attracted over 40 billion pesos in approved investments, a 280% increase from 2022. Approved local investments led the growth as it increased by 574% from 4.63 billion pesos in 2022 to 31.28 billion pesos in 2023. Approved foreign investments grew from 5.8 billion pesos to 8.8 billion pesos, an almost 50% increase. The impressive increase in approved investments indicates a strong interest from both local and foreign investors in the region's economic opportunities. The employment rate in January 2024 was at 94.1%, after peaking at 96% in October 2023, the highest recorded by the region since the start of the pandemic. Unemployment in January 2024 was at 5.1%, from 4% in October 2023. These rates are already close to the pre-pandemic level as the regional economy fully reopened. With all these gains in economic growth in 2023, it is important to gauge how these will contribute in improving the quality of lives of Central Visayans as measured by poverty reduction. Preliminary poverty statistics for the first semester of 2023 reveal that poverty incidence fell for the same period from their 2021 levels. Poverty incidence among the population in the region is down to 31%, or 2 percentage points lower than the reported first semester level in 2021 at 33%. The region is also on track achieving the targets laid out in the Central Visayas Regional Development Plan for 2023 to 2028 as reflected in the results matrices in each of the 4 development sectors. For example, in the economic sector, monitoring for the Department of Trade and Industry 7's MSME Development Program showed that its target for the number of MSMEs shared service facilities has grown by 15.05% compared to the 2023 target of 2,750 MSMEs. The number of assisted OTOP MSMEs also exceeded its target of 891 by a substantial 33.22%, equivalent to 1,187 OTOP MSMEs. In the infrastructure sector, the Philippine Ports Authority and the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines reported that both the maritime transport and aviation sectors recorded remarkable growth in key indicators. Passenger transported by air and sea recorded a growth of 69.48 and 46.92% respectively in 2023. Cargo traffic, on the other hand, has also increased both for air and sea. In the social sector, the livelihood assistance provided in 2023 by the Department of Labor and Employment 7 under the Integrated Livelihood Program doubled the planned target. An increase was also noted in the number of families with registered members and beneficiaries of PhilHealth, from 84% in 2020 to 91% in 2023. In the development administration sector, the number of LGUs assessed to be fully compliant in the Gawad Kalasag seal nearly tripled, while all LGUs in the region now have an approved comprehensive local DRRM plan, duly reviewed by the appropriate reviewing body. Other indicators also pointed to improvements in social development. There was an improvement in the proportion of households accessing safe and clean domestic water supply from 65% in 2022 to 70% in 2023. In education, completion rates surpassed targets for the school year 2022 to 2023. At the elementary level, nearly all learners completed their education with a completion rate of 99.90%. Similarly, junior high school had a completion of 93.67%, higher than the 80.29% target, while senior high school had a completion rate of 84.29%, surpassing the 68.21% target. The region also saw significantly improvement in dropout rates. Actual dropout rates in all levels were much better compared to the targets for the school year 2022 to 2023 at 0.02% for elementary school, 1.60% for junior high school, and 2.77% for senior high school. Based on this socio-economic performance, Central Visayas is poised for continued growth, supported by a positive investment landscape with the passage of the PP Code and its IRR, as well as ongoing efforts to manage inflation. Despite challenges such as the El Niño phenomenon, the region anticipates growth in agriculture. Government interventions are in place to address the impacts of El Niño. Interventions are also being readied for the impacts of the upcoming La Niña phenomenon. Moreover, the labor market is expected to stabilize and improve with sustained economic activities and government support. Finally, adopting a proactive stance and effective collaboration between public and private sectors will be crucial in addressing economic challenges and unlocking the region's full economic potential. It is crucial, therefore, for all development stakeholders in Central Visayas to work together to continue our march towards Sheteta, a sustainable and inclusive development propelled by an empowering and technology-driven economy with transparency and accountability. Let us all stand united and rally behind Sheteta as we march forward towards a matatag, maginhawa at panatag na buhay for all Central Visayans.